Hi guys, my name is Victor Obi from Forex Trading Academy. As you all know me, today I want to talk about how you can get to make money in Forex as a side hustle without quitting your 9 to 5 job. So guys, before I go into the video of today, if you're just coming across our channel, maybe our YouTube video or Facebook channel or wherever you are seeing this video, kindly help us like this video, kindly help us share these videos to others, kindly help us subscribe if you're just seeing this on YouTube so that you can help us grow. As you can see, we have just few videos in our channel. So guys, once again, thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys for watching our videos. So today, like I said earlier, I want to talk about how you can get to make money trading forex as a side hustle without quitting your 9 to 5 job, or without even have to stop doing maybe whatever thing you're doing. Maybe you're doing a business or you have a 9 to 5 job and you are looking for a way to learn how to do this, or you are looking for a way to start trading forex as maybe a means of creating another stream of income, or as another way of generating income for yourself without quitting your job or your business. So guys, now this is what I'm going to tell you guys. I want you guys to all learn from this video, and if you have been watching my videos lately, I believe you might probably have learned one or two things, and thank you guys for watching our videos too. So most of the time I make my videos, my trading videos, based on the requests I get from people, based on the messages I get from people. Like today, I can tell you our community have been able to mentor over 500 traders globally in the last 6 years when it comes to trading the forex market, and I have experienced a whole lot of things in the forex market. I've seen ups and downs. I've seen a whole lot of traders who started from nothing and grew to something, and I've also seen a whole lot of traders too who messed up in the market. So that is how the market is, but it all depends on you. So today I can boldly tell you that I am in the best position to tell you or teach you how the forex market works because of my level of experience in the market. So like I said earlier, I make my videos from the requests I get from traders. A whole lot of traders do ask me, sir, I have a job I do and I don't want to quit my job because that is what pays my bills, and I also have a business I do, but I don't want to quit my business, but I'm looking for something I can do just to make an additional stream of income, like trading. So how do I do this even aside doing my business or aside doing my job, or without quitting my business or my job? So guys, this is what I'm going to teach you guys when it comes to this. Now, a whole lot of traders make mistake. I've said this in one of my videos before. When you are starting out in trading is just like every other business. When you are starting out in a new business, which you have probably not done before, you don't know what the future holds for you in that business. You don't know if it's going to be successful for you, or if you are probably going to be successful in the business or not. Then you go ahead and say you want to quit your job or you want to quit your business. That is already a red flag. You don't need to quit your job or your business because you want to start trading forex. You can trade forex part-time and make full-time income, even more than your business or your job. A whole lot of traders will not tell you this. So guys, if you fall into this category of people who have been asking me this question, or if you already had this kind of question in your mind, I want you to pay attention to this video. So first of all, you don't need to quit your job because you want to trade forex. You can be trading forex, you can also be doing your job, irrespective of the kind of business you do or the kind of job you do. And I'm going to give an example. Now, let's say, okay, let me give you an example for what I've seen. Now, let's say you are somebody that lives in the Western countries like the US, you live in Canada, you live in UK, and so on and so forth. Now, in those countries, most of the employees there, or most of the employees there, like people who do salary job, which is 9 to 5, they are being paid per hour. They are being paid per hour. Maybe you work for certain hours, you get paid maybe depending on how much or the rate you are being paid, and it also depends on the number of hours you work. So, and normally, as we all know, the standard work hour is 8 hours, but not all jobs you work 8 hours. There are some jobs whereby you can work longer than 8 hours, and there's some job whereby you can work less than 8 hours. So if you now say, oh, aside my job, I need something I can be doing maybe like trading Forex so that I can make more money. I can make an additional stream of income aside my job. Fine. Now, this is what you do. If you work 8 hours, the only thing you need to do, you need to be very calculative and know what time to what time you work. Now, I know it's not all the old jobs that starts from probably 8 a.m. and closes 5 p.m. or 4 p.m., or it's not every job that starts 9 a.m. and closes 5 p.m. There's some people who work night shifts, there's some people who work day shifts, there's some who work morning shifts. But the good thing about Forex is a business that operates 24/7, which is 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. And it's a business that has different trading section. How do I mean by different trading section is, first of all, we have the Tokyo section, which is always the first section that opens in the market. We have the Sydney section, we have the London section, and we also have the New York section. Now, if, for example, I'm giving an example, if you're somebody that works mostly during the day shift, which is probably from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and you close by 4 p.m., let's say by 5 p.m. you are home. Now, I will advise you to, because that period you probably might not be able to trade maybe the New York section, especially if, let's say if you reside in countries in Canada and US, and if you reside in countries like maybe UK or maybe Nigeria, Ghana, that has almost similar time zone, during daytime is like, which is during maybe the hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is when the start of London section is opening in those regions. But when it comes to countries like Canada or US, during their own 8 to 5 p.m. or 8 to 4 p.m., that is when the opening of New York session is opening. And when it comes to countries like Australia, their own New York session too opens by their own 8 to 5. So it all depends on the country you are. I'm just giving instances. So let's say you are in country like Canada, for example. Now, let's say in Canada, like I told you, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. here is when New York session begins, because when it comes to UK time is like almost the exact time with the market timing. But the Canada timing and the New York timing or US timing, which is New York, is like maybe 5 to 6 hours ahead of the UK time. So that is why, or that is what makes it very interesting. Now you might want to say, oh, I love to trade London section. But everybody cannot trade London session, especially if you're somebody that have a regular job that falls within the London section timing. Probably you can't be at work and say you want to start trading Forex, because you might not really be focused. You might lose focus. So if you are somebody that's, like I said, you are maybe during the hours of 9 to 5, you're always at work, and that time is probably London section hours. That's for people in UK. You might probably not trade. So in that kind of scenario, what you do is when you are back from work, you can probably focus on other sections. Maybe when you are back from work, maybe then is when there's opening of Sydney section, or when the Sydney section is just opening, or when the Asia section is just opening, or New York or Tokyo or London section. You can decide to leverage on those section that is currently available at that moment. Because the good thing about trading, and this is one thing that makes me love Forex, and that is why I encourage people today, whether you're a working class, whether you have a full-time job, whether you have a part-time job, whether you're a business person, you can always trade Forex because of the timing, the time zones, and the sections as well. It doesn't give you an excuse to say, oh, because of my job I can't trade Forex. No, you just need to know what timing works well for you. Like me, mostly I trade London section, and mostly I trade Sydney section, because these are the two sections that work for me, because the other section I'm always busy using it to do other activities. And that is just it. You can't possibly say you want to trade all the whole section, or sit down on computer and say you want to trade all section. So guys, that is number one way you can make money trading the Forex market without getting to quit your 9 to 5 or your business. You need to know what section is available for you to trade, which is what I said earlier. So know that section, leverage on that section, know what currency moves well in those sections. I can't start elaborating or start saying because it will make this video too long, but just make your research. Let's say you want to trade Sydney section, just say, oh, what PS move well or move fast in Sydney section, or you want to trade London section, just say what PS move fast in London section. So that is how you make the research. So number two is, if you want to trade a forex and you don't want to quit your job, another thing you need to do is you need to understand how the forex market works. Now, how do I say understanding how the forex market works? Most people, when they hear the word forex, they always believe you need to sit down on computer all day to trade the forex market. No, you don't need to sit down on computer all day. Forex is a business you can do part-time and make full-time income. You don't need to say, oh, I must sit down and watch my trade all day. No, you don't need to watch your trade all day. You can just possibly look for one pair and possibly trade. Now, this all boils down to the kind of trader you are. What kind of trader are you aspiring to be? Do you want to be a swing trader? Do you want to be a day trader? Do you want to be a scalper? These are another thing you need to put into consideration. In case you don't know, we have, let's say, approximately 3 to 4 types of traders in the market. Number one is swing trader. Number two is day trader. Number three is scalpers. So probably any other trading style or trading method might fall within this. So who are swing traders? Swing traders are traders who can hold trade for weeks, for months, probably for a long time. Those kind of traders, they don't need to sit down all day on computer and say, oh, I want to be trading. No, the only thing, they just need to look for a good setup, good entry, take their trade, and that's it. Even if you take the trade 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month to get to its target, they don't care. The only thing is, maybe once in a while they just go on computer or use the phone and check, oh, how far is this trade going? So those are people who call swing trader. Why day traders are traders who trade and probably close their trade before the end of the day or the next day. Those people are called day traders. Like me, I do mostly day trading because that is what works well for me. I do swing trading too, but it's not something I do that much or more often. But what I do mostly is day trading because that is what works well for me. So day traders are traders who probably trade just to make profit for that day, close their trade for that day or the next day, then walk away and probably come back another day. Yes, you can also be a day trader. It all depends on your schedule, on your work timing or your business timing, depending on when you're always available. If you know you have the time, you can always be a day trader. And number three is scalpers. Now, most of the time, if you own a job or you own a business, which just like we'll talk about, and you know your business might probably affect your job, your trading, and you don't want your business to affect your trading, you also don't want trading to affect your business, you can also think of becoming a scalper. How do you think of becoming a scalper? Now, when they say scalping, some people always get it wrong. They believe, oh, scalper, I just need to sit down on laptop all day, taking maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 pips scalping. No, you don't. Sometimes you can just do scalping for 30 minutes or 1 hour in a day, and that's it, depending on the lot size you're trading with. There are times I used to do that, but not anymore, because these days I do more of day trading. I don't do scalping. But I know some couple of traders, even friends, they have a job, they have a business. The only thing they do is, once they are back from their job, they already have everything set up. They just go on their computer. Once they see a setup, they just click. Probably they've done all the analysis. They just click buy, click sell, and within 31 hours they are done with the market. That's it. And probably they come back. Those kind of people are people who call scalpers. So it all depends on your timing, like I said. So if you know any of this trading method works for you or can work for you, fine, you can decide to choose or go with anyone. It's not a must you must be a swing trader. It's not a must you must be a trader. It's not a must you must be a scalper. The only thing is, if you haven't tried any of them, with time you can try all of them and see the one that possibly works well for you. Then you stick to that one. The goal here is to make money. It's not all about, nobody will pay you for being a swing trader. Nobody will pay you for being a day trader or a scalper. The goal here is just to make money. So guys, today these are all I have to share with you guys on how you can make money trading the Forex market without quitting your 9 to 5 job. So guys, thank you guys for watching our video. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys for taking time to watch our videos. And if you are new to our channel, kindly help us subscribe to this channel and share it to others. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Thanks.